KY3 Action News. News of people, places, sports, and weather. Presented nightly by the KY3 Action News team. In the news...
Good evening. A privately owned bus loaded with 7 families.
KYTV, Springfield, Missouri. #1 in the Ozarks. This is KY3 Action News Update with Tony Beeson, Leanne Gregg, Tom Dye Weather, Ned Reynolds Sports, and the KY3 Action News team.
Good evening. The Air Force...
KYTV, Springfield, Missouri. #1 in the Ozarks. This is KY3 Action News at noon with Steve Grant, Fred Miller Weather, and the KY3 Action News team.
Good afternoon. 38-year-old Richard Carson of Springfield.
KYTV, Springfield, Missouri. #1 in the Ozarks. This is KY3 Action News Weekend Edition with Bob Ferguson, meteorologist Joe Sullivan, Joe Hickman Sports, and the KY3 Action News team.
Good evening. A search is underway tonight at the Lake of the Ozarks. The one of
KSPR TV Springfield. News Team 33 with John Mooney, Dave Ackerley, and Ron Hurst. Now, News Team 33.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Hope you had a great weekend. Well, tonight, as many of us prepare for another week, one question seems to be on all of our minds. That is, who will be the new host of the PTL Club? Now, for years, many of you watched Jim and Tammy Baker host the program. Watching it became a daily habit. But now that Jim and Tammy have left PTL,
KYTV, Springfield, Missouri. #1 in the Ozarks. This is KY3 Action News Update with Tony Beeson, Leanne Gregg, Tom Dye Weather, Ned Reynolds Sports, and the KY3 Action News team.
Good evening. Springfield Mayor Tom Carlson says it's not what he wanted, but at least it's a...
Now, the news team that covers the first local news in the Ozarks. News Team 33 at 5:30 with Ralph Hipp, Donna Klein, Sports Director Tom Mast, Meteorologist Ron Hurst, and Call for Action reporter Sarah Overstreet. And now, News Team 33 at 5:30.
2 Springfield men are in court at this hour answering charges of first-degree murder. Good evening, I'm Ralph Hipp.
And I'm Donna Klein. Welcome to News Team 33. Our Todd Johnson has just returned from the courthouse in Webster County and joins us now with details of what may soon be 2 murder trials. Todd?
Well done. Springfield, Missouri. #1 in the Ozarks. With Lisa Richardson, Fred Miller Weather, and Joe Hickman Sports. This is KY3 Action News.
Good evening. Acting on an executive order from the White House, Air Force bases around the country, including...
KYTV, Springfield, Missouri. #1 in the Ozarks. With Steve Grant and meteorologist Jody James. This is KY3 Action News at noon.
Good day. Seldom has the traditional start of the Christmas shopping...
This is KSPR TV Springfield. This is 33 News Time at 10 with Ken Fields, Mark Steinis Sports, and Melissa Ward Weather.
Helping workers who may soon be out of work, helping each other build homes, and a little lady who's making it through a big battle. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to News Time at 10.
This is KSPR TV Springfield. This is 33 News Time at 10 with Ray Preston, Sports Director Tom Mast, and weather with Jim Lobby.
Good evening and welcome to 33 News Time at 10. Greene County Republicans are beginning the process tonight of choosing who will represent them at the Republican National Convention. At the county caucus, party members are choosing 150 delegates to the district and state conventions. Party leaders say this is just the first step in re-electing President Bush.
The alternatives, and when you look at what George Bush is.
Springfield, Missouri, #1 in the Ozarks. With Lisa Richardson, Fred Miller weather, and Joe Hickman sports. This is KY3 Action News Update.
Good evening. The Camden County Sheriff is warning residents not to corner a man police are looking for tonight.
KYTV, Springfield, Missouri, #1 in the Ozarks. With Tony Beeson, Leanne Gregg, Tom Dye weather, and Ned Reynolds sports. This is KY3 News.
Good evening. President Clinton tonight asked Americans to accept one of the biggest tax.
This is KSPR TV Springfield. This is 33 News Time at 10 with Patrick Madden, Lynn DeCosta, Sports Director Jerry Jacob, and outdoor weather with Jim Lobby.
The head of the Federal Reserve is talking about an increase in short-term interest rates.
Local leaders tour areas of Springfield hard hit by flooding and talk about solutions.
And getting in that morning stroll in the security of the Battlefield Mall. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Patrick Madden.
And I'm Linda Costa. Here's what's topping our news. The head of the Federal Reserve Board got the attention today of the White House. Alan Greenspan told a congressional committee there's no question that short-term interest rates will be going up. It's just a question of when. A hike in the rate could have a big impact on things we buy on credit. The story from CNN's Wolf Blitzer.
Because so much of the president...
KYTV, Springfield, Missouri, #1 in the Ozarks. With Lisa Richardson, Fred Miller weather, and Joe Hickman sports. This is KY3 News.
This is KSPR TV Springfield. This is 33 News Time at 10.
Springfield remembers the country's veterans. It looks like a space crunch for southwestern Missouri's landfills, and the clock winds down on one of the president's men. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Amy Marks. Here's what's topping our news. President Clinton has declared Memorial Day a day of prayer for permanent peace and a time to remember the many patriots who have given their lives to ensure it. Today in Springfield, many veterans and their families attended the first ever memorial services at the Whitechapel Gardens Cemetery. Organizers say this is the first of many Memorial Day services honoring the nation's soldiers.
You're watching KYTV, Springfield, Missouri. #1 in the Ozarks, with Tony Beeson, Christina Moore, Tom Dye weather, and Ned Reynolds sports. This is KY3 News at 10. You're watching KYTV, Springfield, Missouri, #1 in the Ozarks, with Steve Grant and meteorologist Ron Hurst. This is Ozarks Today.
Good morning.
You're watching KSPR 33 Cable 8 Springfield. This is 33 News Time at 10.
We're Americans, and we have freedom of speech, we have freedom of religion, and we're really exercising those freedoms.
Pro-life supporters take their message to the streets by forming a human life chain. Good evening, and thanks for joining us for News Time at 10. I'm Beth Feldman. Here's what's topping our news. The abortion debate takes center stage today as hundreds line the streets in Springfield, forming a life chain. Christian churches of all denominations held anti-abortion signs and joined in.
From Springfield, Missouri, this is KY3 News at 10.
It is a welcome sight for area motorists as a new stretch of a busy roadway is set to open. Good evening. If you've been getting excited over the soon
Number 1 in the Ozarks. You're watching KY3 News at 10 with Tony Beeson and Christina Moore, Tom Dye Weather, and Ned Reynolds Sports. Closed cap. From KYTV, Springfield, Missouri. This is KY3 News at 6.
It's pretty to look at, but tough to get around in. We are battling our first big winter storm of the new year. Good evening. People around the area are digging out of snow up to a foot.
Number 1 in the Ozarks. You're watching KY3 News at 6 with Tony Beeson and Christina Moore, Tom Dye Weather, and Ned Reynolds Sports.
Investigators are back home tonight after interviewing a Texas inmate. We'll tell you if they think he's connected to Springfield's 3 missing women. The blizzard of 96 thaws out, but the meltdown is disastrous. Plus, we'll tell you how walking can take you down the road to weight loss. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Kim Burns, and this is News Time at 10. Investigators return from a jailhouse interview with information that may take them one step closer to solving the case of Springfield's 3 missing women. More than 3 years after the disappearances of Susie Streeter, Cheryl Levitt, and Stacy McCall, police continue to search for clues in hopes of unraveling the mystery. As News Team 33's Cheyenne DeJarnett shows us, police are depending on witnesses' good memories to close this case.
When news happens, News 33 gets there with Reliable Chevrolet. News 33 and Reliable Chevrolet for the road ahead.
Texas firefighters are battling a 16,000-acre blaze that's burning out of control, and high winds threaten to fan the flames even further.
People in Tennessee may soon be asked to post the 10 Commandments in their homes in a move to uphold American values.
And daytime talk shows are under attack on tonight's 33 Extra, Talking Up a Storm. Good evening, I'm Susan Harding.
And I'm Bob Snell. Topping News 33 tonight, gusty winds and dry grass continue to fan flames in the Ozarks. But Texas is searing under the grass fire frenzy. As you see, the fires have been raging now for more than 24 hours. Words of John Feeney at tonight's candlelight vigil in memory of his wife and 2 children who were murdered 1 year ago.
How people get hurt in car crashes and what scientists are doing to prevent those injuries in the 33 Extra tonight.
And a man in Massachusetts may have saved someone's life online. The details are straight ahead. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bob Snell.
And I'm Susan Harding. Topping News 33 tonight, remembering Cheryl, Tyler, and Jennifer Feeney. It was 1 year ago this weekend the 3 were savagely murdered in their home while they slept. But this is a case that has closure. This is home video of the 2 children that were beaten and strangled on that night. So far, there have been no arrests in the case, and police say the only suspect in the killings is John Feeney, the husband and father of the victims. Tonight, nearly 100 friends and family of the Feeneys gather praying for justice and answers at a candlelight vigil. News 33's Kim Burns joins us now live from their neighborhood. Kim, what's going on out there right now tonight?
Susan, it's fairly quiet out here in the neighborhood tonight. That's opposed to last year at this time when this neighborhood was blanketed with patrol cars, police.
You're watching ABC 33 News Tonight.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Bob Snell.
And I'm Susan Harding. The Greene County Sheriff's Department is investigating the county's second murder of the year tonight after a man calls 911 this morning saying he killed his wife.
The call came in at 7 o'clock this morning, and officers say 52-year-old Richard Floyd was waiting on the porch when they arrived. But before calling 911, they say he called his wife's parents to tell them what he'd done. In tonight's top story, ABC 33's Chris Redford shows you exactly what police believe happened just northwest of Springfield this morning.
You're watching ABC 33 News Tonight with Bob Snell,
Susan Harding, meteorologist Tim Drum, and sports with Chris Pilgrim.
Number 1 in the Ozarks. This is KY3 News at 6.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Christina King is on assignment. And
This is KY3, the place to be. Tony Beeson, Christina King, Tom Dye Weather, and Ned Reynolds Sports. You're watching KY3 News at 6. Presents Steve Grant and Storm Team meteorologist Ron Hurst. This is KY3 News at noon.
President Clinton offers his condolences to Kenneth Hobson Sr.
In the Ozarks. This is KY3 News at 6.
we are developing details.
Number 1 in the Ozarks. This is KY3 News at 10.
A deadly car crash shuts down one of the city's busiest intersections.
And if you weren't the early bird, have you missed out on the holiday shopping deals? I'm Dave Dunn, all of that answer in a live report.
And does a shortage of bell ringers mean a fundraising shortfall for the Salvation Army? Good evening, I'm Jasmine Huda. Thanks for choosing Springfield 33 News this weekend. But we had some severe weather in the Ozarks today. Let's check in with Christy Capel with your first forecast. Christy.
That's right. Extreme weather has taken over pretty much the night, but has all cleared up. Let's take a look at First 133 and exactly pinpoint where these tornadoes and heavy severe thunderstorms are actually at. They stayed east towards Springfield, which stayed pretty much out of our area. Of course, Greene County, severe